Greetings and welcome, Divine Souls. My name is Beaumont, and this is Vibrational Guidance Over Truth, a tarot and oracle channel where we allow the sensations and the subtle whispers of the body to confirm alignment or reveal what is not in alignment in each message. This is not a traditional tarot or oracle channel because I am not an astrologer, nor do I present any of these readings as fixed truths. Instead, I invite you to journey with me and use your intuition muscles, examining the synchronicities from the colors, images, numbers, and stated guidance on the cards. Readings are always for entertainment purposes. Take what resonates, leave what does not. This space is rooted in love, not performance, prediction, or perfection. Love is what has brought you here, and I thank you and welcome you. The comment section in this community is off. The decks used in the reading are linked in the description box below. And I'm so excited. Let's tap into the energy. So this is the final reading where we will use, or actually the second to final reading, where we're going to use only all of the oracle cards. Okay, so let's start with the transmutation oracle. Spirit guides, divines, what messages would you like to relay to the collective right now about the energy that is right now in the collective? What messages would you like to relay to the collective right now? Thank you. Okay. Moving into, I would say, the past or back, but we want to keep as much as possible all of the energy current. You have bifurcation, so having a choice, the number 4 card. So someone feeling like they're stuck at a crossroad, and this is looking at the back, so maybe you're reflecting. And then we have here again loincloth, and this channel is not for children because I will always show the beautiful artwork of all of the tarot and oracle cards. But someone looking back with this number 10 card, loincloth, is seeing how this reminds me of the TV show Naked and Afraid. You're out and vulnerable, picking whatever sustenance, like this image of this woman is from a tree. But though your most intimate parts of yourself, you have found a way to protect and to cover while you are nourishing yourself and finding sustenance in a plane, in a place where it's very flat, easy to be seen. You still feel very vulnerable and naked about how, when you look at the past, you've had choices and wondering, did I make the right choice? Or am I right now with the two options being presented to me, stay here or move, engage in this relationship, have that conversation where I tell the truth, keep my thoughts and the revelations I have about this situation to myself. Someone right now is feeling very vulnerable. Thank you, Divine Guides, for keeping this energy fresh and present. From this oracle deck, Lemuria, what can you show us from beyond? What message of truth is there? Thank you right now about the current energy from the beyond. Thank you so much. All right. So first, what I saw come out is this card, and it's in the reverse, as are these. And this is high heart chakra, ecstatic bliss. So someone's high heart chakra is not experiencing ecstatic bliss. This is the 27 card, so that's 6. This is 27. Furred and feathered friends. And this is in the reverse. Someone potentially is not feeling a sense of connection with maybe spiritual signs that they were picking up and seeing a lot in the past. Birds, other furry creatures, your pets might be acting awry or distant. There are also snakes here, rabbits, fox. So someone's connection with their furry friends or their pets in general, whatever type of pet there is, or outside in nature, it has shifted, not in a positive way. Here we also have in the negative, the 53 transformation card is in the reverse. And so someone is feeling like they are not going through right now the transformation that they were expecting or hoping would be experienced at this point. And in the upright, we have the solar plexus chakra, radiant illumination. So this is right up under your navel, around your navel, like your stomach. And so someone is potentially reflecting on their eating, their drinking, making healthier choices, which is causing a radiant illumination to be visible in the health choices that they have made as it pertains to what they're putting in their body and going through their digestive tract with their solar plexus stomach region. We have Mount Shasta, the 37 card. And so there is potentially a high and elevated location where signs and symbols and synchronicities are from above, from the stars coming down to you and able to catch you in a certain grid or high elevation location. And next we have here the 41 card, the Realm Bridger. And so some of you potentially are able to bridge realms, your mental, emotional, physical, or beyond this carnal earth carbon copy of an experience with life, are able to carry out and use your spiritual gifts in other realms and bridge them over to being productive and useful here. All right, with our final deck, what are the messages that you have from our higher self, Oracle, Spirit, Guides, and Divines? What messages? Thank you. Would you like to relay? What messages would you like to relay to the collective right now based on where you see the energy is right now in the collective? Thank you so much for what you have chosen to say. Very specific. I want to say one thing to the collective, to an aspect or a piece or a period or a person. And that one thing is perseverance in the upright over loincloth. So let's give this a look. Someone right now is reflecting on past life choices that they have made. Be careful of being in this energy, okay? If you are a person who believes in manifestation and speaking it and willing it and feeling it and making actions in the now that change your future, what will then be called now, putting yourself in past energy and reflecting on the past is recreating that past energy in your present. And are you pressing now into the created future, or are you pressing now into the past and creating more of the past right now? Ask yourself that question. What is your golden age, your golden opportunity with your time and with your thoughts? What is most productive? So be careful. This person also has red, like a red sweater shirt on. It looks like a feminine. So maybe someone's thinking about choices that they've made toward a feminine, with a feminine, maternal figure, parental figure, that might have been a grandmother or matriarch or a nana or a granny or a mima, something along those lines. Be careful with looking too much in the past. That decision is there in the past and done. And looking back, what you should honestly ask yourself in the golden age, what am I benefiting from right now? What more am I learning about myself, about that person, about the actions that I took, how I felt about the actions I took, the actions that they took, and how I feel about their actions? How is that benefiting me and moving me forward in any of my goals by looking back and reflecting on, I had this choice and I had that choice, and the choice that I made was. How is this helping you now? Next, we have loincloth again, and on top of that, perseverance. So though some of you right now feel vulnerable, feel exposed, persevere through this feeling. Pierce through like the lightning on this card, striking the ground, causing a fire. Strike out. Discover what it is that is making you feel vulnerable and persevere past vulnerability to a place of, and you can fill in the blank, to a place of, and then what is that for you? What your spirit guides are telling you is the high heart, the top part of your heart that is closest to your throat chakra, man, is it suffering right now? And it is ecstatically in pain, not in ecstatic bliss. And it's in pain over something that you're choosing to think about in the past, about a past choice where you felt very vulnerable. And though, yes, you persevered through it, this emotional state, these mental thoughts are at the top of your heart and they're crushing you. They're having I heard tangible, but a visible impact on your relationship with the environment around you, your relationship with your pets, your relationship with your loved ones, your relationship with your spiritual signs, and your ability to receive spiritual synchronicities from source, from your guides, is being stifled. And so is your transformation. And you're not able to transform in the now because you're so busy looking back on what options did you have in this past situation when you were vulnerable and you knew that there was a way to persevere, and you did find that way out and you did persevere. But how is that helping you stay in your heart chakra, have healthier relationships with your environment and those in your immediate household, and allow you to stay on this path of transforming? This is not working for a group of you in the collective. What is working? Lifestyle choices. If it's simply, I'm starting now with only drinking water, or I am starting now replacing every opportunity in a gas station or grocery store to get soda with only water, tea, and juice. I am starting now nothing fried, only baked or boiled or grilled, whatever it is, some change that you choose to make and you stick with that change, you're consistent, there's going to be a radiant illumination that, oh my, like this beautiful golden hue is going to be noticeable outward. And that's going to take you to higher heights. Places like Mount Shasta, when you get there, because of this energetic pool of the new radiating you, like the similarities in the gold lights here, your divine guides, your spiritual messages, your intuition, your connection with the oneness of source will be so strong that it reaches you no matter where you are on the grid and where you are on earth, because you are that realm bridger. And realm bridger brings me back to this bifurcation card. You comprehend that you were here to establish a roadmap and be a testimony, be a guide for other people that you will meet along the way that are at a point that you have overcome. And you have overcome it because you've decided what to cover up first, and where you were nude, but you were still making the effort to provide yourself with sustenance. And that sense of perseverance, that's the message that needs to bridge the gap between realms, people, cultures, and you're being called to do that. So I thank you so much. I hope this collective message was able to help and reach someone, and I will see you on the next message.